Action.
Hello, this is I'm gonna change my name, but this is Smiley Life. Originally it was that name, but I changed it for other reasons. Not because it was taken, but just for other reasons. Basically, I am not gonna show my face because I'm not photogenic, but I will do these videos. My brother is on the other side of the camera.
Peace.
He's gonna give me certain airsoft weapons, and they're airsoft, not real guns. They may look realistic, but they're airsoft. I'll show the reasons why they are airsoft. So, may I have one gun?
Yes, starting with the mag.
So here's a Glock 19X mag. Basically, it uses not CO2, but it uses green gas. Let me show you right now. Dang it. But, okay, there we go.
It's kind of hard.
So this is when you know it's green gas.
Does anybody see it? Oh. There we go. Okay, that's kind of clear.
Okay. So basically, that's when you know it's green gas. If it was CO2, you had to use a little Allen wrench to open the cap on the bottom and put in a CO2. So that's when you know this is green gas. Also, it holds about 22, if not 23 rounds, and it's double stacked. It's not single stacked. It is a tan mag. The reason why it's tan is because the X19, the 19X is a tan gun. It's not in black. When you first get it, it's in tan. When you first get it in the real steel, it's a tan. So there is no black one unless you get a G19 or a G17, 18C, 18, the 21, 22, 43, 44, 34, 32. Whatever Glock you get is going to be black, besides the 19X. So may I have the pistol itself?
Yes, sir.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So this is the 19X. This one is actually certified by Glock, the actual company, by Austria. It comes with, I bought 2 mags because I got it on sale for the other mag, but it comes with 2 mags. It's green gas, and it's actually really smooth. It has all the mechanics just like the G19X. It has the the safety trigger. It has striker fire. It has ambidextrous controls for the mag release. It has the same mechanics of taking down the slide. And you can also, if you get lucky, if you find a 19X and it has a little thing right here, it's hard to see, but right here, it will basically, if you get a new slide, you can change it from a semi-auto to a full auto. So let me show you again. This is the slide. This is the internals. It has the spring, and actually, if you wanted to change the hop up, you change this little dial, turn it left or right, and the bullet will go left or right. Sorry, BB, not bullet. And yeah, right here, I'm gonna just to show again that this right here is a sear. Basically, it means that once I get a different slide, it can change the sear on here and make it go full auto. But that is my choice to do, and I'm not going to do that because I love using this pistol and using semi-auto.
I got a question.
Yes.
So, isn't there like different kinds of colors? So, isn't there like a police one? They use this kind of gun in the military.
So, they actually did use it in the military. They actually switched from the Beretta M9A1, and I believe that's the tan one. They switched it from that to this just because of the quality, the precision, the velocity it does. It's light. This down here, from up here that moves, this is metal. Everything else at the bottom is polymer, which is another type of plastic. And so that's what makes it so light. Also, the reason why it's colored differently is to signify that it is a different type of Glock. It's not one of those where it has a number, just the number, like 19, a G19, G17, G18. That's why there's the G18C, just because it's, you know, an 18. C is a full auto sear. And this one's a 19X. So that is really it about this one. Also, since it depends on what state you're in, you need an orange tip. Where I'm at, I don't need an orange tip, but they say you need it, but they really don't care. But also check with your laws in states like gun control laws, because they issue them to have, just depends what state, but they issue them to have a orange tip. All right, that is it for this pistol.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
He's gonna give me another one. Basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna stay behind the camera and choose whatever gun he chooses and give it to me, and I show you what it is and where I got it and all that.
Alright, so this is a very good gun. One of my favorites too, so here you go.
So this is one of my first ones. Shout out to 716 Mafia Gaming, or what's his name? He changed his name to a different name. It is Visually Impaired Gamer. I'll put it on the description what his channel is. But yeah, he gave this to me. Sorry, I have a cramp on my toe. This is annoying. It uses CO2, and that's what CO2 does. It sticks out like that. And there's a little Allen wrench I told you about. You need to screw this off and put the CO2 in. So basically, it is a single stack, and I think it holds about 15, if not 18 rounds. It has all the same actions as a real 1911. It is a single to double action. Actually, no, it is a single action. You pull this primer, no, not primer, sorry. You pull this hammer, and you are ready to shoot. And I'm shooting at a safe distance. This is my window, leads to a tree, and there's nothing in this magazine. As you can see, there's no BBs, and this tank is empty, because every time if I shoot it, it would fire, but nothing works. So, also because this is a broken gun, if I do this, it will full auto for no reason. So I need to get this thing fixed. So again, this also has a safety beaver tail. Basically, it's another safety trigger that every time you try to pull the trigger, it does not fire. But if I push down the beaver tail, it fires. So that is another safety of the pistol. Also, it came with the orange tip. I tried taking it off, but I can't. I don't know how. This thing is all metal. Every single piece of this gun is metal, besides the wood. This is actual real wood grip. You can actually feel the texture of the ridges of the wood. Also, I scraped it one time and to see if it was real wood or fake wood, and it was real wood.
Yep, and you can even tell by this, like on the top right here. Yeah.
As you can see, that's what it looks like.
Yep. Sorry, the camera view is not so well.
So basically, everything about this gun is pretty good. It's really accurate. I could shoot. It has a real hair trigger. Basically, if you don't know what a hair trigger is, basically every time you push the trigger, you have a less reaction of. Actually, no. You have more time of. Man, it's hard to say it, but basically, if I push the trigger right now, I'm going. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm not so used to this. So I'm gonna push it down, and once I say I'm going, it means I'm pushing it down. I'm going. That's how it takes maybe a pound of pressure. Usually a gun needs 4 pounds of pressure to fire. This takes a pound, so that means it's a hair trigger. Also, once I let it go, it takes about 0.5 millimeter to let go, and it rechambers. So you can interchange this pistol a lot more than the Glock 19X. You could change the wood to a different metal because it has little screws on there. You could change the slide if you want, but I actually like it like this. It looks, I made it look worn out. I've used it many times. I've used it many times, and it just broke, and that is really about it for the pistol.
Thank you.
So I do have 2 more. I only have 4 guns. I'm planning to get more later, but right now this is all I have. I'm also trying to start a business if you haven't seen my other videos. Oh.
Okay, so
yeah.
this gun is very, very old. My dad even got upset because I was holding it. And it was a police car. Okay, so give it up for this gun.
So this is not an airsoft gun. It is a BB gun. The difference between a BB gun and a airsoft gun is the BBs are metal for these. Though the airsoft BBs are plastic. So these not only will shoot faster, they will hurt more. Basically, if I was to shoot my hand with the airsoft, it will hurt. But with this, it will stick inside my hand. That's how strong it is. So these are not regulated in airsoft at all.
They're basically like a real gun.
Yeah. So this, I believe, is replicated by the P223 or the, no, not 3. P226 or the Sig Sauer. Forgot the name.
You don't have to say it. I'm not trying to be rude, but
yeah. So this uses CO2 as all other BB guns, and this one is in the grip, as you can see. You do this little dial, it opens, and then you put it in right here, and then you close it, and then you put on the grip, and then you're ready to fire. Right now it's on fire, and there's a little safety thing right here, and now it's rated. It's on safety. Every time it makes this noise, it knows it's on safety. Now it sounds like it shoots, but it's actually on safety. It makes no sense, but that's just how this thing works. It has a single stacked mag. The magazine is about 1 centimeter. Have no idea why it's 1 centimeter. I want to say just because it has a CO2 built into the handle, and it is a single stacked. You're actually going to hold about 9, maybe 10 rounds. Just because even though in the 1911 it was a single stack and you could hold 15 rounds, this one's different just because it has the metal BBs are completely bigger.
Okay, so I kind of want to see what to compare these to that.
So here's a green gas. As you can see, it has I showed you earlier, it has something down here. It's a little valve, and you stick in the valve and compress all the green gas, and it comes out of here. This is a CO2. CO2s come out of either the magazine or they come out of the gun just like this. So when they come out of the magazine like this, you have more of a chance of getting more ammo in the magazine. Unlike this, since it's so thin and there's no green gas or CO2 coming out of it, you get so little amount of ammo. So basically, if you were ever to get a pistoled BB gun, you're gonna get something like this. Because I have another one that's a BB gun like that, except it's I bought it somewhere else at Walmart. This one I got from Academy, but they have the exact same mags. Right.
Thank you. Coming out with the biggies right now.
Yeah, sorry, I need to pop my back. So, if you were wondering why am I wearing a mask, well, for one, this is what I wear to airsoft, and two, I'm not a photogenic person. If you don't know what that means, I don't like cameras watching me, and people watching me, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get yourself put out there.
Okay, so, it's another airsoft gun, so here you go.
So I got this one. I believe I got it from Evike. This one is a M4A1 or an AR-15. I do have a different magazine that came with it. Actually, it didn't come with it. I got it separately. The magazine that it came with was a high kappa, which means a high capacity rounds or magazine. And basically, it's on safety right now. As you can see, I can't press the trigger. So basically, this is a mid capacity. So basically, it holds 150 rounds, which is still a lot. High capacity holds around 300 to 400 rounds. But I like these more just because they're quiet and they don't shake and they don't rattle when I shake them. So this came without the angled foregrip and a light. It came without it, and it came without this thing. This thing is a sling mount, but it did come with flip up sights, and it came with a integrated front sight, front sight. It has a orange flash hider that I cannot take off. You would have to take out the barrel in order to switch that out, and it came with an adjustable bud stop. You can have it from right there, which is up to the point where I cannot aim, which kind of sucks, but that's CQB. You can have it all the way as far back as you can, which is about 3 inches, and that's enough for me to look out through and be perfect. This, watch out for, because it only has it does not have ambidextrous settings. The mag release is on the right side, and the the fire selector is on the left side. This is not interchangeable to make it ambidextrous, so careful with those. You'd have to find them. You would have to research what fire selectors you need. This does have full auto, so be careful on the fields. Do not get upset and full auto someone, you get kicked. This does have semi. Obviously, it needs to.
Just saying, don't let the kids hold this until they're 18.
Actually, there's a story on that. They're in Texas. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but in Texas, you can buy these at 12 years old, and you can go to airsoft fields at 8 years old. So,
I'm forward to go there once.
I could bring my other guns out there and he could use them, or he can just buy a rental. Basically, it means that they'll have equipment for him for what he needs to play a game or two, and they usually cost around $30 where I'm at, but sometimes it's more because rentals of COVID, they don't want rentals, but so they make rentals cost a little bit more or a little bit less depending where you're at. So I got a angled foregrip just because if you've ever seen how people hold ARs, it is ridiculous, because when you're taught in the military, you're taught to hold where the ammo is, the magazine. You're never taught to hold here. But people tend to hold here just because there's a difference in feeling. And I don't know why. So I just went with it. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. So bought an angled grip. And I got this flashlight off of a mystery box. Mystery boxes you can get from e-bike, you can get from Airsoft Revolution, you can get from Amped Airsoft Fox. You can get it from everywhere. So I bought mine for $100, and this thing costs $79 plus tax, which is another $2. So this thing, it's not turned on. I can't find the batteries for it. I'll find out later. But basically, it has when you press it, it has if you hold it down, it turns into the light, and if you let go, it turns off. It's not one of those where you tap it and it turns on, and tap it again, it turns off. It doesn't do that. This is what I use for CQB. If you don't know what CQB means, it means close quarter combat. Basically, from me to the camera is close quarters. If it's from here to, I don't know, 15 meters, which is to my wall over there, that is not close quarters. That is a distance. I don't know the name, but it is a distance. So that's it on this. Also, it has rails. It has a rail system. It is not M-lock. It is not. It's not O-rings. What are they called? It's not M-locks. M-locks they have holes, and you put in a little, I don't know, whatever you want, and you lock it in. These are different. You slide it in, and then you screw it to lock it in. There's pictures out there. Put in M-lock, literally M, the letter M, and then lock, and you'll see the difference. So that's it on this.
Okay, last but not least, I always say this is a Russian gun. When did you get it?
I got it, I believe, a week and a half ago. No, 2 weeks ago.
It also has 2 more mags, so this is what I call a Russian gun.
So this is an AK-74U S. The reason why it's called S at the end of it is I have no clue. I never understood why. And I got 2 other magazines. I call them banana mags just because that's the nickname the military gave them. Because they're rounded, but not as round like as the AK-47. So this is a close brother of the AK-47. These are high cap mags. I'm not sure how much it could hold, but they're high caps. That's all I know. Now those are different colored from this. This is standard magazine. It is a mid cap. Again, I have no clue how much it holds, but this is good quality. I got it from E&L. E&L is a great company. They make the most realistic, affordable, and good quality airsoft guns. This is all metal. Has a folding stock. Has interchangeable sights. You could go from 4 to 5 or 40 meters to 50 meters, or the traditional 30 meters. It has a wood, an actual real wood.
Yep.
Grip.
It feels kind of weird.
It has a, what's it called? Duck. I think it was called a duckbill muzzle. That's what it looks like. Or no, it was a funnel muzzle. Basically, it is an actual funnel. I can screw it in and screw it off. The only thing that's plastic is the grip. It is polymer. This thing has all the things that an AK-74U has, like everything. It even has on the side right here a little section where you can put a sight. Instead of using rails like that M4 has, this one has a little slot that you put on a little ring or half ring, semi-ring on top of the receiver, and it has rails, so then you could put on a sight on the rail. And this has the iconic fire selector on the right side.
It's also in Russian language. If you can,
Yeah.
You want to show it?
If you don't know, the bottom is semi-auto, and the top is full auto.
If you can see, yeah, you see it. Here, move a little bit. There you go. Now you can
So
see
this is full auto, and this is semi-auto. If you're not familiar with it, go down, all the way down, semi-auto. Middle is full auto, and then top is safety. And this also has an actual recoil spring. The only thing is, it does not recoil every time you shoot, which kind of sucks, but you get what you paid for. This also has the traditional sideways magazine instead of a full upward. This one you have to go up and then side.
the
And
same.
it closes.
It's really different than the other gun.
And you could also do the traditional reload.
Yeah, I hate that color. Just saying.
Well, from the real AKs, AK-74U, this is the real color. That is... Actually, this is the AK-74US. The AK-74US is that color. The real AK-74U, original, is this color. An actual orange, not a brown.
So this is an AK.
It's a variant of an AK. You know what variant means?
No.
Another type.
So apparently, if you can try to look these online, I guess, you should probably check it out because they are not the same at all.
So when you buy magazines, they show a different picture than what you're looking at.
Yeah.
So you can't always find the exact same types unless you get them from the same brand.
Basically like a Happy Meal, and you don't get the same Happy Meal.
Yeah. It's always going to be different. So that is it on what I have. Oh, also, you can move the stock to have it pistol grip.
Yeah, you already showed us that. But you can show it anyways.
Yeah.
It's better. For my age, I think it's better like that.
Just because you can hold it like this and go Rambo, or you can say hello to my little friend from Scarface. You know, the drug movie that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this gun is fun to use, and I haven't used it yet, so I can't wait to shoot people with it.
Okay, you know what? No, that's not true. That's not true. Sorry.
It doesn't shoot real bullets. As you can see, real bullets don't fit in this thing. It's a little hole that BBs come from.
We're sorry. He's sorry. He didn't mean to say that. He wants to shoot trees. That's what he wants to shoot. Trees.
Yeah, I want to shoot people who have to play airsoft.
Yep.
Who want to play airsoft.
Technically, this is an airsoft gun.
This is an airsoft gun. Yep.
All right. We'll see you later.
Yeah, that's the end of this video. This is me, Smiley Life, and my brother behind the camera.
Peace.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.